All right, y'all know what it is. It's your boy Mad Hatter from the Mad Hatter Morning Show, 97.9 The Box, and what we're doing for Black Music Month, countdown to 25 biggest, best black artists of all time. And of course, since 97.9 The Box, it's hip-hop. We're doing 25 of the biggest in hip-hop. Let's do this. All right, let's get into one of the biggest in the South to ever do it. When you name a list, he has to be mentioned or something's wrong with your list, right? Jeezy, the Snowman, the original Snowman. We got to talk about it.
Number 19.
Here you go. First of all, your first introduction to Jeezy, if you're not from ATL, is Boys in the Hood. I heard that. I heard this crew. They were on Bad Boy Records. I couldn't believe it. Incredible song. And then soon as we hear this record, we hear that this kid, Young Jeezy, has left the group. I'm like, yo, who leaves the group on their first album, their first big single, and just say, I'm out? And he did it. And I'm talking about Young Jeezy, of course. And then he goes on and do, and then what with Manny Fresh, of course, another one of the trailblazers of hip-hop in the South when it comes to production and producers and doing his thing with Cash Money. He does that, but then what really sets everybody on fire is Soul Survivor. Soul Survivor is one of those classic Jeezys that still to this day you can drop that right now, and the dance floor is gonna get crowded. You know what I'm saying? So
jammed up, won't mention my name. Forgive me, Lord. I know I ain't living right. Gotta feed the block. Stop appetite.
Honestly, I know a lot of people now, they fight over who's the king of the trap and who created trap music and this, that, and the other. And I don't want to get into that debate. I'm gonna let those guys in the ATL hash that one out for themselves. But one of the first ones that was truly leading the pack when it came to doughboy music and trap music for me was Young Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? Not to take anything away from everybody else. I just think he personified your idea of what a dude in the hood that was moving some things probably was doing and what he was listening to and how he was living his life. And Jeezy, he was so on audio-wise graphic, like you could picture the whole movement.
First I'm gon' stack my flow, then I'm gon' stack some more. Close shop, then I do my count.
You know, and kind of led the way for the Rick Rosses that would come after that, you know. But Jeezy was that guy at first that whole album, even though the radio might have been on this one single, you know, in the club, they be playing 4, 5, 6 of Jeezy's records off the album. You walk in there the first night, all you got to do is drop the Jeezy and your night's going to be complete. You going to rock the whole house with just Jeezy records. And the funny thing is I didn't realize that this guy would have so many records in him. You know, sometimes when a guy comes on the scene, for you, is he just did this. But he probably been working years to hone his craft. And that's probably what made him ready when he left Boys in the Hood and went solo. That's probably what helped him and propelled his career to get him to where he is now. So he definitely has to be mentioned when you start talking ATL, one of the forefathers of, you know, trap music. I believe that Jeezy has to be mentioned in that conversation.